evening, Julie.
Good evening, Christine.
It's October the 7th, 2023.
Correct. Yes,
Yeah.
it's flying away.
Yep, and Thanksgiving's almost here.
Oh, I love the turkey.
Don't we all? Big turkey dinner, all settle for it.
For sure.
So today I want to talk about, we've touched before on you with a little bit on your family, but not a lot.
Not a lot, but now, today I did, yes.
I think it would be nice for people to know because of the fact that I've told you, told our viewers just how far you've come. And I
Yeah.
think you're ready to explain a little more just how far you have come and from your background.
Yeah, there you go. I want to say, yeah, you took the words. But yeah, it's true. But it's about my background, and I'm healing. So after 27 years. So yeah, so I'm ready to talk to so to the views about it. And I'm ready.
And you want to talk a bit about your dysfunctional family that you came from.
That's it, correct.
And it wasn't pleasant, from what I understand, growing up.
Not at all. I had a really hard childhood, yeah.
Well, from
childhood coming up, growing up.
Well, to start with, we'll just do a little bit of a repeat there that your mother was Blackfoot descent. I believe your grandmother and the family probably went to the residential school, so that did not help for the parenting skills on your mother, but your mother seemed to have a mental health problem.
Yes, she does. She's been having that for years. So for a long time, so she couldn't take care of me, But she put the trauma and a lot of trauma, on her daughter, me. So
do you know what? Because from what I understand, she was in Brockville.
Yes, she was in
hospital.
Brockville. Psychiatry. Yes.
Off and on for quite a number of years.
Yes, off and off. Yeah.
And
for a lot of years.
You got shuffled around quite a bit.
Pretty much, yes. Shuffled around, yeah. Back and forth. Yeah,
and
my aunt, my grandmother, and foster care. So.
Yeah, and you landed in foster care too.
Yes.
And when your father looked after you, he tried to, I guess, but he had a drinking problem as well as your mother.
There you go. Yeah, so they were both alcoholics, and Schulze took him away. Me away from him too because he had problems too with alcohol. Yes.
Well, the alcohol led to other problems, and that was apparently he liked to gamble on the horses, and he used to take you gambling with him. From what?
Yes, he used to bring me all the time when I was 5, 6, 7 years old. I always gambled with him all the time. So yeah.
So that was not a fun childhood growing up around the races?
Really not. No.
So that was probably what he thought was his time with you, his daughter.
Exactly. Fun time, daughter, father together. But after a while, he was getting too much in the gambling. So he lost, and he lost me a couple of times. I was only 4 or 5 years old, around the horse thing, so.
Well, I don't think gambling with children is helpful either, because
not at all.
It's one thing to gamble with the horses, but when you're talking about children's lives
and the
fact that your mother, his wife, was in and out of the institutions, you needed something very stable, and you weren't getting anything stable.
I wasn't at all. No, except grandma and the auntie around.
Well, I know they did their best, but again, being Blackfoot, they came through the trauma at the residential schools, and from what you were telling me, they spoiled you rotten. Anytime you wanted something, they just gave you
everything I wanted. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you got too much discipline either. And
no love either. But to spoil me brat, oh my God, I hadn't made. But about loving, caring me, it wasn't enough. No.
And you were apparently your grandmother's favorite out of all the children?
Yes, I was her favorite one. Where's Julie? Where's my little baby Julie? Where's my little...
Yeah,
so she's always asking mom for me.
And your father apparently had older children from other women as well,
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He married 5 times.
5 times, wow.
So now I'm the 8th kid. Yes, I'm the baby. Of all those Brady bunch, yeah.
And from what I understand, your mom was basically her favorite child, and that she had 14 children herself.
14 children, yeah, and she loved my mom. Yeah, it was her favorite one. It was mom and me. Yeah,
but it sounded like your mom had a lot of problems growing up. at the
Too
same
much
time.
problems, yes, a lot. She was traumatized too by priests and everything, and she had a mental problem too, and she was possessed, so she's been through a lot in the back days, old days, yes.
Well, this is again one of the problems that I brought up earlier too, is when the mental institutions were shut down for being inhumane, they just let everybody go and there was no support systems as
Not
well.
at all. And she was loose a lot of the times, She was always on her own, and so nobody helped her out. No, like nobody did. So she turned out. It turned out. Her disease, and like when worse. On her.
And well, I understand that your father died about a year ago,
Yeah, he did die from a heart attack about a year ago.
and
And
even though
so God bless his soul.
and even though they were separated, your mother still doesn't believe that he's dead.
No. Yeah. So she's so mentally ill that she thinks he's still around. I said, Mom, he died about a year ago. No, you're lying. I'm not lying. I should know he died, So anyways, she's so stuck in the past with him too, So.
Well, she seems to be stuck in the past with you as well.
Yeah, me too, as well, yes. Yeah.
But I think she, in her own way, feels bad because she wasn't there for you. So
So she gives me money.
yeah, and
So
that's
she tries to buy me love.
yeah, and that doesn't work. When you needed her most, you weren't there.
Yeah, the wallet's always there to give me something. I said, Mom, it's not about money. Never mind, I'm busy. Take the money, I'm going. Yeah, well, sorry, money doesn't buy me love.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, you about a week ago, you were telling me you saw your mother sneaking around, watching you in a pink hoodie and trying to pretend that she wasn't there.
Yeah, pretend. Yeah. So she's been doing that for years, downtown. But this time, I was only just coming back from swimming all the time, So anyways, I see a lady with a nice pink. I said, oh my God, that's my mother. And she turned around like this on the bus. I said, oh my God, that's her. So I didn't say a word. Yeah. So Reno Center, last stop. I said, oh my God, I gotta see her. So anyways, I get off the bus. I just turned just to look at her, and oh my God, she walked away. Yes. So that was my mom. So I just recognized the round of her face, and a big, really big hoodie on her.
So she was pretty much drowning in the hoodie by the sound of it.
Yes, she was, and she was watching me on the side like this on the bus, just turning around slowly, looking at me, and I said, "Oh my God, that's her."
I think in her own way,
Little
she's in her own little world, but I think in her own way, she regrets not being there for you. But
She does.
But on the other hand, I know you don't hate her either.
No, but I just love her separately, just far away, But I don't want to be close to her anymore, because she put a trauma on me, and so she does things I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
So now I just need to be separated from her, But I still care for her a lot, But I mean, like just far away from her.
Oh, I know. And it makes it really hard on you not being close, and she's probably wanting this mother-daughter relationship that she cannot have.
She cannot have anymore.
She's lost that.
Yeah. Well, yes, on my side, yes. Oh yeah, big time. Because this is over. So she's not gonna hurt my feelings anymore. I'm like, and her too. And we're not gonna connect no more. But just far away. That's it.
Exactly.
So I can pray for her every night. But to be close again, I can't deal with her. No. Sorry, with her trauma, mental health problems.
Well, the interesting thing is you're 49 years old now, and from what you were telling me, your mother's about 70, 71, my age.
Your age, yes.
And I think it's really hard on her because I think now that she's getting older too, she realizes she's lost something very important in her life that she's never going to have back again.
No, and she knows I'm always pushing her away, but it's for her own good, because I want her to heal, because I'm healing right now, but it's like her. It's a different kind of world she's in right now, and I got my life to to think about, and I don't have time for a trauma. I don't have time to deal with a mental case, mother.
Well, and it sounds like when she even left the Brockville there, and all the patients left Brockville there when they didn't get the proper treatment, that she kind of got fell through the cracks in the system, literally. When
Yes,
she
she
needed,
did. Oh my God, a lot of bumps. Yeah,
and she didn't get the support that she really needed either.
not at all. But compared to our daughter here, yes, I'm more stronger, and she knows it too, But I mean, to be together like this, I can't live her problems, So she has to heal by herself, and there's help.
But what's making it hard on you too is the fact that people, not only do you look like your mother, they expect you to be your mother, and you're no better than your mother. And here, you're your own individual person, and that was really hard on you growing up over the years because you're not your mother.
No, I'm not exactly. I'm not like her at all. I don't want to be like her. And, yeah, we have the same looks, But I got my father's character, strongness, But I mean, I'm not. It's not the same. No.
But on the other hand, like I said, you've had your own trauma in life. You early pregnancies. You were looking for love.
Looking for love.
Yeah,
all
that
over.
and you didn't know what you were looking for, and you ended up in abusive relationships.
A lot of abusing relationship. Yes, with 7 crazy men in my life, and now today, well, I'm healing. And like maybe one day I'll see my kids too. But right now I just want to heal myself, and later on, well, if life wants me to, to continue, well, fine, I'll see my kids.
Well, it's hard sometimes because this is what happens. You went to alcohol for a while after all the trauma that you went through, but
Yes,
you stopped the alcohol, you stopped the smoking,
Cigarettes,
cigarettes. In that respect, you never went to drugs, and yet so many people end up falling into the a drug trap, as we see down here with the homeless today. And yet you're among them, but yet you stand out, and this is why you keep getting bullied. And that is because you stand out differently. You're part of them, but at the same time you're different. You're making something of your life, and they're all jealous.
Yes, they are jealous of me, because they know I can pull through all my trauma. Them, they just, oh my God, she thinks that she's the best. Well, excuse me, like do like me. Help yourself, and you're gonna be, okay, you're gonna be strong. So some of them, it's true. It's part of the bullying. Yes,
Yeah.
in my life, because I'm a strong girl.
And one thing I've learned too through my own lifetime, nobody can do this for you. You have to do it yourself.
That's it. I got up 20 years ago, and I did all the work. So
Well,
that's
20
why
years is a long work schedule for sure.
very long, a lot of progress, and a lot of good support around me. Caring, and I pulled through everything because I knew it. I would have got out of it, because this guy upstairs too. God, But anyways, thanks for everything, guys. And today I'm healing. Much better.
And you've got much more support now. Like I said, but you didn't learn a lot of things, and a lot of the basic skills you did not learn as a child. Yes, you managed to graduate somehow from high school. I don't know how you did that, but that must have been more or less your safe place, a place to stay, to get out of your trauma a bit.
Yeah,
So that's
that
why
was
you
the school.
That was the school. So thankfully, you can read and write today, and that's better than most people can. So literacy is one of your blessings. The same thing as literacy has been one of my blessings as well.
That too, and a beautiful grade 12, and I graduated. So hooray for me, and hooray for the trauma that I'm healing right now.
Exactly. So I'm not going to make it any longer today, but I'm just wanted to give my viewers a little idea of just when a person is traumatized, like I've been traumatized, you've been traumatized, it's possible to come out of it. But it takes a long time, and nobody can do it for you. You have to do it yourself.
Exactly, with a lot of strength, mentally, physically, and so to pull through. Get up in the morning and do something.
Well, that's just it. As my mother used to say, well, you can't, if you got a problem, you got to stand up for yourself. You can't just lie there and sit and mope and feel sorry for yourself and want everybody else for everyone else to feel sorry for you either. You just got to get right back up and keep plugging through life. And that's what I've done.
Same here. I'm a go-getter. Okay, so go-getters
and
like
even,
me.
Yeah, and even in abusive relationships, this is the other thing. You have to be careful. I knew I had to keep quiet at times, but I also knew one of the things
That was
that
me too.
I never wanted to be alone. I did not want to be isolated. I knew that was, from my first husband, that was a very dangerous thing, to be isolated when these bullies and these men come after you.
Oh, geez,
So-
or girls, it doesn't matter. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
the
sex.
girls too.
Oh God, they're getting worse at those girls too. You know, so we have to pull through and just hold on to like to something.
So
Especially
anyhow,
God.
it's good to see you because you're looking much better.
Thank you. It's good to see you too, and thank you the views. Yes,
Yes.
my voice is out. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
All right. And you take care, and we'll talk to you again soon. And I think my viewers, this will give them a little bit better idea just where you've come from and where you're going.
There you go.
and
She
you-
pulled through. Hooray!
Okay, and you take care, and we'll see you again soon. And bye bye. And
bye-bye,
everyone
take
take
care.
care. Everyone take care and be safe. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye.